Three of my favourite films in the last few years were Four Weddings and a Funeral, Sliding Doors and The Mummy. One actor starred in all three. He's also been lucky enough to co-star in my latest movie. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you John Hannah.
How are you doing?
Very well. Sit yourself down. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You all right?
Yeah, good.
Now, we've got some interesting little facts on you here. Have a little look at this. You proposed to your wife by writing, "Will you marry me?" on a restaurant tablecloth.
Yeah.
That is so isn't it? Really messed it up for the next couple sitting down there like, oh, you like, I find this is, you like Al Pacino's hair.
Okay, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah,
That's what we'll
yeah.
have to...
Well, when I was a struggling actor, you see, right, because like, when my hair gets long, it gets really curly, I look like Lionel Blair. No disrespect to Lionel Blair, but good dancer, I'm just not a dancer. Anyway, and I had this theory, like, when I was struggling and not getting work and not doing anything, that what I really needed was a hairstyle. Well, you try everything else, you think, I've got the talent, I've got the agent, I'm getting the interviews, I can do the speech. What's the problem? I need a hairstyle.
Yeah. And
so, yeah, that was it.
Did it work?
No.
You don't like horror films?
Yeah,
I mean, and you fainted when you saw the movie Pet Sematary.
Doesn't it have a C?
Yeah, and I should... well, I'm anorexic. You know. Yeah, I'm dyslexic. So you fainted when you saw this movie.
Yeah.
You know, look, there's this...
Oh, God, I can't. That's my cat.
Sorry. Now, the strangest place you have ever been recognised is Somalia.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Well, I was doing some work for Oxfam. I was out there, and it wasn't the people of Somaliland themselves that recognised me, because, you know, they'd had like 30 years of civil war and they didn't have electricity or water. It was some of the other aid workers, but it was still pretty weird to be kind of walking around this desert.
So they didn't have electricity, and you were an electrician. So was this it? You were going to go out there?
No, I was never a great electrician, really. No. See, now this is good. That's bad. See that little bit, that flat little bit on the live there. That's bad, because that could actually start burning. But on the old cables, the red, black, and green, I was fine. But as anybody probably knows, it's changed the plug lately. It's blue. Brown and green and yellow.
We were going to give you this, because whenever you do a plug, you've always got to do it with a knife. So, I have to ask, what is the worst rumour you've ever heard about yourself?
I was filming in Scotland, and my mum and dad came through to Edinburgh on the Saturday, and I'd taken them out, we were doing a bit of Christmas shopping, my sister was there. And then the next day, when I turned up to work, there was this big front page spread on a newspaper that spoke about a police raid at this STV cops party, and it went on to say there was all kinds of drugs there and stuff on the front page, and my picture was there. And then you turn to page 9, and like halfway through the article it sort of slips in that I wasn't at the party and knew nothing about it, which I just thought was kind of really bizarre, and opens up this whole new sort of interesting area for tabloids, where they could actually put anybody's picture next to any story and then later on say, oh, but they actually weren't there and didn't kill that person. Because I spoke to lawyers, I was going to sue and do the whole bit, and but because they put this in page 9, there's nothing you can do about it.
So do you enjoy being famous then? Do you enjoy it?
No.
Why not? What's it good for then?
It's good for getting upgrades on Virgin Atlantic. It's fantastic for that.
Is that so you can see your fan in Somalia?
What?
Is that so you can see your fan in Somalia?
Just the one. The worst thing is people who sort of talk about you, you know, like as if you don't exist. They're kind of like, oh, that's that guy. And you're sitting right there, and it just makes you feel uncomfortable. Anybody who's walked past a crowd of people and...
I tell you where it's weird, because people think they know you. Don't you find? You know, I get, you know, like I was going near Harrods one... I know it's strong, it's a real McCoy. But they sort of go... I've heard people, honestly...
They say things to you as well. That's the other thing. People say things to... Which is... I mean, it's great that people... You know, normally they say good things, or at least their intention is good, but they come up and they say, are you who I think you are? And you then have to go through all there, like, well, because you don't want to say, yes, I am Ewan McGregor, because you might not be. You might be somebody else completely, which I normally am. So it's just really embarrassing. I never know how to deal with it. Yeah.
Are they going to do another Mummy?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, the granny?
You should speak to my mother. You should speak to my mother. She's always making mummy jokes.
Really?
If I can get her a partner, because she's a mummy.
You probably could.
She'd love it.
The camel.
The granny.
I had 4 scriptwriters working on that all last night. Now, I love this bit, especially you. What? Was he that funny? I mean, surely on the film set, you must have thought of that at one time. You know what, if they do a sequel of this, we might call it The Granny, you know. So you actually thought that was funny, did you? You want to get out more, John. You want to go to a few rave parties, get your photo in there. So, you were on the camel. That was great, that was it. The camel bit I love. I mean, but I'll tell you what must be difficult.
Oh, God, I hate when that happens.
Well, don't you like being happy, then?
No, because I just... no. I'm an actor, I'm supposed to be miserable.
We had some fun, yes, because we'd done the film Circus together.
Yeah,
and let me tell you a story about John. So the very first time I met John, we were in the little makeup trailer, and he goes, hello, my name's John Hanna, and I went, all right, my name's Brian. He said, you got a blackhead there? I'm sorry? He said, you got a blackhead there? He said, I'll get that for you. I said, you can't do my blackhead. He said, no, you think about it. If you've got a scene where you're 20 foot high, 60 foot across, that blackhead's going to be like that. If it's just your eyes like that, you're looking in. So he squeezed my back and I look all right now. Yeah. But in The Mummy, I digress. In The Mummy, what I love is, of course, there's wonderful technology they have now with all the computer-generated stuff, you know, because often, I mean, there's nothing there. I mean, you have to work to nothing. Is it difficult to work to nothing?
Well, like you said, Brian, I've just been working with you, so it's...
Yeah, all right. So, you work with many. What?
It came in really, really handy one day.
Oh, right, you haven't got a story.
Well, no, you know this story fine well.
What?
Without giving anything away from this film, because it comes out in May, Circus, there's a scene where Brian has a gun turned on him. I turn this gun on him. But through the course of the film, which is quite complex and very, very funny film, Brian doesn't end up getting shot by me at this point. I'm pointing this gun on him. But it's very dangerous, even with what do you call them, blanks, sort of thing, to point them at people because they're padded and there's like a 9-foot kind of expulsion area from the gun. So you have to shoot somebody, like, not aiming at them. So we point the gun at Brian and we have a bit of chit-chat and then we end up shooting somebody else. So I won't give anything away. But we point the gun at Brian and the first thing he does is dive on the...
you point the gun.
I point the gun at you, yeah. And then he dives out the way and puts his fingers in his ear, but there's like a page of dialogue to happen after this. But he doesn't know what's going on because he's got his fingers in his ear and he's typing.
I tell you the reason I did that, I hope we got time, is he brings it up and he looks so real, I thought he was really going to shoot it. And like this. I'm meant to be playing all the big tough bloke, like, yeah, you're going to mess with me, I'd say. And then I'm like, oh. And he said, what did you move away for? He said, I thought you were going to shoot me. And he said, well, I wouldn't shoot you. I've got another couple of pages. I said, all right. He said, I'm acting. He said, I was acting, I was going to shoot you. I go, oh, right, well, and that's how good he is, because I thought he really was going to shoot me. So how do you relax?
I snowboard.
Yeah?
Yeah. I used to, like, when I was younger, you know, you get really kind of obsessed and intense about the work. You kind of have to. It drives everything about your life. And so you spend months unemployed doing nothing but just trying to get through the months of unemployment, really, you know, go to pictures, you go to the pub, see your pals, and whatever, you know. I guess if you're in LA, you go to classes and things, but we don't really have that same culture here as much. So you get very intense and very obsessed about work, but, you know, I'm not like a kid. I'm not sort of Ewan's age or part of that whole kind of crowd thing. So I'm just sort of working as an actor, and I've got to the point now where I've started realising, you know, I have options in work, and And one of those options is to have a life, which I haven't really taken much notice of for about the last 17 years. So
17 years?
So last year when I was in Canada doing Hurricane, Liev Schreiber, pretty cool guy, he took me snowboarding up in Canada, and it's like a drug. It's better than that.
Are you any good at it?
Yeah, I'm fantastic.
Oh really? Are you really?
Of course.
Oh well, we thought we might put that to the test. We'd like you to come over here, Mr. Hanna. Come on. Come over here. No, look, he's grabbing his whiskey. So, John didn't know.
Oh, I'm good at this, actually. They've got one at Stansted Airport. Yeah.
Reveal! Nice little plug for Stansted. No, we've got to do the reveal.
Oh, sorry.
Reveal, the snowboarding testing machine. Right, now, I didn't even see this in rehearsal, so what, red button 2, the one you want.
Yeah.
Novice, you've got to go expert, haven't you? I mean,
well...
Yeah, you know, you've got to put...
thanks.
Yeah, oh, yeah. You've got novice. So, are we ready?
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
There you go.
What amazing. Unbelievable. There he is. He's on the snow. He's going downhill. Oh!
Through the trees off piste.
I think you are pieced.
I am now.
Oh, you.
Let
me have a go, I'm going to have a go. Right, just to show you how easy it is.
Expert's pretty
ready
cool,
for this? You ready? Here we go.
Yo!
Oh. I've hurt my foot now, I've hurt my foot. Oh, I've had enough of that. Ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation, please, for a great guy, great friend, Mr. John Hanna. Leave you there.